Welcome, my name is Alec, and in the next few minutes, I'll show you how to sync your bank to Airtable just like you're seeing on screen here. To do this, we'll use a tool called Finicom, which is going to keep our bank account in sync automatically with our Airtable table. So as new transactions occur, as transactions are removed or updated, Finicom will automatically edit our Airtable table for us in the background without any effort at all. So stay tuned for how to do this. Here we are on the Finicom.com homepage. I'm going to go up here and click on my dashboard, but you may need to sign up or log in. And from here, we'll go to Sources, which is all the bank accounts you've connected in Finicom, and we'll go ahead and connect a new bank. Once this loads up, we'll be able to choose which bank account we want to connect. In my case, I'll choose Bank of America since that's what I bank with. All right, and once you've finished entering all your bank details, you'll see the accounts you've chosen to connect. In my case, I've got a checking account, a credit card, and a business credit card. And so we'll go ahead and click Continue to connect those to Finicom. And once we do, we'll see those load up right here in the Finicom UI, both a checking account, a credit card, and a business. So now that we have our bank accounts connected, let's go over to Destinations, which is a sync to a place outside of Finicom. So we'll click Add Destination up here and then click Airtable. Now we are going to need to connect Airtable to Finicom, but before we do, I'd like to share this template that we've created because it is the easiest way to sync to Finicom. So I'll click Use Template here to copy this into my base. All right, great. And now that we've copied that template, we can see all the fields that we have here, created at, amount, and many other fields already created for us. We'll go back into Finicom and add a new Airtable connection. We'll go here and we'll select that base that we just created, Finicom demo, and grant access, but you can also add all resources as well if you want to share everything with Finicom. Now that we've connected Airtable, we'll click on Airtable again, and we'll choose that Airtable connection that we've just created. We'll select the Finicom demo base that we've just created as well. And in there's only one table, which is transactions, and so we'll choose that. We'll just call this destination demo. And now we see the bank accounts that we've just connected. In my case, I'm going to choose the Plaid credit card. And from there, we'll create this destination. Once we've done that, we'll see our new destinations page right here with some settings as well, but Finicom will instantly start syncing this in the background for us. And so if we hop back over here, we should actually see Finicom start to sync in these transactions for us immediately behind the scenes without us having to do anything. What's great is we've already sorted this, and so we see our most recent transactions at the top, just like I would expect in my bank account. We can see all the merchant details, the description of each transaction, the amount of each transaction, its status, whether it's pending or posted, that our bank account's institution was Bank of America as we chose earlier. In addition, the name of the account and also the unique category for each transaction as well, along with the currencies that each of these were in. So this is really great. We can continue to see Finicom syncing in the background, and this is really the Airtable sync set up fully. Again, Finicom will add new transactions as they appear in your bank account. It will edit transactions as they're updated. It will also remove transactions automatically if they're voided. All right, now let's say you don't want to use the template that we provide. That's totally fine too. In this case, I've created a custom table here that has a few fields: name, notes, attachments, date, and amount. So we can go back over to Finicom and create a new destination to Airtable. We'll choose that same connection we just chose, the same base we created earlier, and in this case, we'll see my custom table, which requires mapping. So what we'll do next, instead of immediately creating this destination, we'll click Continue to Mapping, and this will let us map the data on each transaction from Finicom to the shape of our base in Airtable. And so let's say for name here, we'll want the description of the transaction. Note that the transaction ID is required, and we'll map that to notes. For date, we'll choose created at, and amount, we'll want the amount of the transaction. Attachments, because it's files, isn't compatible, but you can very easily turn on and off specific fields and map the data in Finicom to your shape of a table in Airtable. So we'll go ahead and create that destination. And just like before, this will immediately start syncing to Airtable exactly in the shape that we showed earlier. And so if we just give this a moment here, we'll see all of this data start to populate. Great, so we can see our United Airlines transactions, our Starbucks, our Uber transactions. We can see all of the dates and the amounts just like we chose as well. Of course, attachments isn't filled in because we put nothing there, but we can also go ahead and add any fields that we want here. We can put anything that we want in them. All of that is completely safe. We can hide this ID field that we don't need anymore. We can sort things by the date. We can really use any features that are in Airtable here in this table. So yeah, with this, as the sync continues here, this is how Finicom can sync your bank to Airtable. For more information, go to Finicom.com. You'll find more docs there and the ability to sign up. We hope to see you there. Thank you.